So in this lesson I'm talking about not looking at your picking hand. Okay, this is very important because what happens in the beginning is people are looking back and forth. You know, when you first start learning a riff and it crosses two strings, everyone will basically look at what they've got to do on their fretting hand, and then they'll look over at their picking hand, and they'll just keep looking back and forward. Okay, so what you want to get used to is the feel of where these strings are rather than sight. You don't want to be looking at them, because when you look at them, you're not actually learning anything. You're just kind of getting used to, there's the string, and you know, picking it. So you want to get used to actually feeling for it. You know, whereabouts is that string? Okay, because there's a lot of stuff that goes on, you know, in the fretting hand, and you want to be paying attention over there, because otherwise you'll miss notes. Now, obviously, in the beginning, you are going to get frustrated because you are going to hit the wrong string plenty of times. And this is going to take a while before you actually learn exactly where the strings are. But, you know, you just have to persevere and you will get there. Alright, so to make it easier, what you can do, you need to set up a reference point for your hand. Now, what I mean is, whenever I'm playing riffs, my hand will go in one position every single time. And then from then on, I could learn exactly where are the strings. You know, I could teach my hand, you know, there's a 6th string, 5th string, 4th string, etc. Okay, so what you need to do is you're going to rest this part of your palm, okay, on this part of the guitar, the bridge. Now, we're going to rest it just before your strings, okay? So not actually, you know, the top corner of the bridge, not actually on the strings, just behind it. So if you played the low open string, if you played that, okay, you would, you should sound open. You shouldn't get a muted sound. You shouldn't get anything like, no muting. We're just like resting it behind. Okay, and from then on, you know, you can basically get used to the feel of it. You want to be able to put your hand there every single time, and then when you're doing it, you're slowly teaching your hand exactly where these strings are. Now, I personally like to rest the whole of my palm, this whole part, going down the bridge. Again, I like to put my little finger underneath my pickup. This kind of sets my hand up, so every time I go in the same place, and then, you know, I've been teaching my hand exactly where those strings are. So for you, you know, you could try doing it the way I like to do it, or you could just rest that part of the palm just behind the bridge. But the trick is, basically find the place you like and go there every single time. Don't, you know, chop and change. You know, some people, they'll be playing over here and then they'll do it without, you know, actually having a reference point. But what you want to do is you want to really, you know, get used to going in the same place every time. It's going to take a while, but, you know, just persevere with it. So a good exercise, just to start off with, just, you know, rubbish little exercise really, but just to, you know, get you started, just play like the low E string and then the A string. Okay, so you're just going like, you know, at first you could look at it so you know what you're looking for in the sounds. So you could go, so you can look at it, E, A, okay, and then look away and get used to the feel of it. Where are those strings? Okay, and then try maybe going from the E to the D. You know, get used to the feel of it. You can look again at first. You know, there's my E and D, that's the sound I'm looking for. Now I've got to try and... Okay, and then you can hear it, you know, when you've gone too far. You know, like I might go like... That tells me I've gone a little bit too far. I've just got to practice it, you know. If I want to go E to D, it's not as far. I'll just take my time and get there. Okay, so I'm going to put plenty of riffs up that are going to use this, where we're going, you know, across plenty of strings. So, you know, go through those riffs, practice them slowly, you know, isolate little parts. The main thing is, it is going to frustrate you. Don't worry about that. That's totally usual. You know, that's totally standard. Just persevere with it, because you will get used to it. It just takes a little bit of time. So I hope that helps, and I'll see you in the next lesson.